Pastor Randy here. Homesteading 101. No, we're going to learn a little bit about composting. So I have this bucket here. This is some onions, some hair, some plants, some coffee grounds. I love coffee grounds. They're awesome. What this is some of these are like, the hair is like brown, and these are considered green composting. You need a little bit of both. So I got to put some cardboard in here to kind of even it out. So you have your browns, which is cardboard, hair, newspapers, things like that. Then your greens is like your plants, your coffee grounds, and your eggshells. I love coffee grounds and filters, but you need the brown filters. The white ones have bleach and they don't compost either, so there's something highly toxic in there. But you can use the brown. The brown filters work awesome. So I love the brown filters, so use them. I'm actually going to take that compost and put a trench and stick it in my garden somewhere. I'm still debating where. And then I'm going to put the cardboard back over top because that's where my rows are. So I'll keep that under there for the composting. And then we have some other stuff going. I'm going to show you. There's been some big stuff happening here, Shepherds. Like, this is some onions that I actually dehydrated, and this is some skins. So what you do is you take the skins, you dehydrate them, and you actually put them in here. You grind them up, and then you get the powder. So the reason I left this out is because after you, which I almost forgot, thank God Matea saved me, but after you dehydrate the leaves, you grind them, you stick them here for your powder, and you stick them back in your for 2 hours. That 2 hours actually dehydrates it so that it takes the moisture out, and then you put it in a jar and you seal it. And then here's your onion powder. You put a little oxygen sensor in there, like you see. Put this little baby on. This is awesome. This is only for dried stuff. This is not canning. It's for your dried goods. It's for your powders, your noodles, your beans, anything like that. You actually turn this on and it'll seal this jar, which is awesome. It's amazing. One of my favorite little gadgets that I found. Make sure you look up your dehydrating times and temperatures too, because they do change between the powder and those. The onions are about 130 to 135 about to 140, and you leave them in there 8 to 10 hours. It actually took me longer for those ones. The powder, I'm going to do 140 at 2 hours. I actually might do it at 3. And the reason being is it is very moist out. I want to get that out. See how that sealed? Awesome sauce. Other little cool thing is, which I didn't know this at first, if you take this part off, which you just turn, okay, turn, this is actually for the bigger jars. I don't have this sewed yet because I don't have my powder all the way done. So you just turn that on and it seals the big one. We have a lot going on, and all those onions are done and ready to be pulled and put in for about another 2 hours, only to get the moisture out because of humidity in the air. Now I'm going to jar them up. Seal the jars. They're good to go. We got some onions for the year, and we have some powder. We have enough powder for the church and for us for the year. So that's great. That's awesome. I was praying for some onions. We got a whole case, and we were blessed. And this is the outcome of my work. I get a little bit of onion powder for us, and the church is covered with onion powder for the year. So praise God, we have onion powder. Happy homesteading. Enjoy. If you have questions below, please put them. Hope this helps. Got a little bit of composting down and some onion fun. They do smell. Some people put the dehydrator outside. FYI, they stink the place up. This church is a big building. You could smell it upstairs, downstairs, like the whole entire building. So put your dehydrator outside if you're going to dehydrate the onions. There's a few homesteading tips. I will talk to you later. Have fun.